guys? We're back for episode 3. Big week in college football, to say the least. Got a lot to talk about. Try not to make it too long, but big games happen and big games coming up. So, yeah, lots to talk about. So let's jump right into it. And first, we think about Bama losing, man.
Bama goes down, man. I don't know. That was crazy. I watched the whole game. It's just like they couldn't stop Texas A&M like at all. They just didn't have an answer for it, really. But
I didn't really get to watch it, but I never thought Nick Saban would lose to an assistant.
I know first time
it's got to be Jimbo, but man, unranked Texas A&M. That was crazy. And the field goal. Did you see the video? It looks like it's just nowhere.
Oh yeah, I thought he missed it. I thought he missed it.
And it was like, skirt. It's like went straight to the right. It was like God was with him.
He got everybody's necks. He knew what he was doing.
He's like, hey, you don't think I missed this stuff?
Did you see the video of his family reacting to the field goal?
Dope. And his girlfriend jumped and she was like,
yeah, she rushed the field with everybody else.
Yeah, that was hype. But yeah, shout out to that guy. I mean, shout out Texas A&M, I guess. I like Jimbo.
Yeah.
Good coach, but I really didn't want to see Nick Saban lose to an assistant. I thought that'd be a cool little,
to retire on.
Yeah, that would be nice. But yeah, so a shocker. What they dropped to 5?
Yeah,
something
5.
like that.
They dropped 5.
But yeah, so big game. Also,
hey,
6-0, 6-0, baby. Big game against LSU, and like I had said earlier, 42-21 does not do it justice. We manhandled them. Like, it wasn't that close. I said in the last video, it was like a trap game coming off Florida, going into Georgia. They treated it like it was the Natty. Like, they did not act like that was a trap game. And 42-21, like I said, that's just not what it was at all. Because the last 2 touchdowns were just stupid. Like, I think Kentucky was kind of sleeping. Fourth quarter touchdowns, you know how it is. But I wish we could have held them to 7, but I mean, you can't complain about doubling LSU's score. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see if Coach O got a job after this season. I don't know. Might be done there. I don't know, because
he's definitely on the hot seat.
In their next 4 games, I don't know the order, but it's like Florida, Alabama,
oh wow,
Arkansas, and Auburn or something. Like a tough 4, and then they play like Louisiana Monroe or something. That could be wrong. And then they play Texas A&M. So they play
like they end the year on Texas A&M.
Yeah, so they play 5 ranked. They might not be bowl eligible.
That's what I was about to say. They probably won't even.
They're 3-3 right now. They might win 4, maybe. That's sad. Coming off a natty 2 years ago,
dude,
and then now I like Coach O too. I don't want to see him go, but I mean, I guess it's not right for the program because that's a program that needs to be winning about 10 games a year.
Yeah.
But yeah. So let me hear a little spiel about Tennessee this week. I didn't get to watch it, so
hey,
you got to hear a little something.
Tennessee, man. Beating South Carolina, we played really good. We scored 28 points in the first quarter again, just like last week.
Ridiculous.
The week before.
100 at some point.
I know. I was like, oh my gosh, we're doing it again. We kind of the second half though. We kind of let off the gas. I felt like, and the announcers were talking about during the game. They were like, once you're up, you got to be able to. There's a difference between good teams and great teams. Great teams can not let off the gas and keep going.
Yeah, y'all had 38 at half, didn't you? It was something like that.
Yeah, something. Yeah, 30. It was 38. We kicked a field goal and then went to halftime and stuff.
That's crazy. 38 and a half.
Yeah, and then we only scored 7 more points. 7 points in the whole second half. So.
Yeah. Solid win though. 25 points. I mean.
Yeah, I mean a win's a win, but it makes me nervous. When we play somebody better than South Carolina, we can't. If we're up, we can't slow down like we did. That's terrible. How do you go from scoring 38 points in the first half and then 7 points in the second half?
7, yeah.
But I mean, we finished strong. That last touchdown, we held them pretty good, I guess, in the fourth quarter. So.
Hendon Hooker, isn't that how you say it?
Yeah, Hendon Hooker.
It was cold.
Yeah, he's nice. He's his passer rating. He's number 1 in the SEC right now.
Jeez.
5 in the nation.
That's ridiculous.
So
It's a good conference to be number 1 in, that's for sure.
no
But
kidding.
yeah, so keep it with the quarterback stuff. So Spencer Rattler, guess he just needs to, switch sports, transfer. I don't know. But that Oklahoma-Texas game, I was really wanting Texas to win. But
Yeah.
nothing against Oklahoma. I just don't really want them to go undefeated. But, Caleb Williams, it was good to see him get in there. Sling the rock, have a couple crazy plays. But, yeah, Texas was up 17 at half. And they had 38 in the first half, too.
Yeah. I thought Texas was going to pull it out, but
I did, too.
I mean, I don't hate Oklahoma or nothing. But I was wanting kind of Texas. I was kind of pulling for Texas that game.
Texas has been I like Steve Sarkisian too, so I kind of want to root for him, especially coming from the SEC. I want to see him succeed, but oh well.
Yeah, what's that Oklahoma quarterback's name that came in?
Caleb Williams.
Something like that.
Maybe.
He's a freshman, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. He came.
Yeah, I was surprised when he committed there because I was like, Spencer Rattler's gonna be a sophomore. Like, why would you go there? But
yeah.
I guess he knew something we didn't. So
So who do you think? Who do you think starts next week for Oklahoma? Spencer Rattler or that freshman?
I feel like you got to start that freshman. He brought you back.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. Spencer's good, but I feel like he was a million times better last year. He wasn't insane last year, but going into the season, he was the Heisman favorite and projected number 1 pick. He's probably a couple weeks ago he moved to late second round.
Yeah.
And not even near Heisman. You won't even start now.
No.
Probably, but
that's crazy. Everybody's talking that talking Heisman talk about him before the season, and then now.
Crazy.
That's why I like college football. You just never know.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
Fell off. Yeah, there's nothing like college football. But yeah. So next, once again, 6-0, huge game this week against the Dogs. Can't stand them.
Who can?
Haven't beat them since 2009. So I was 7. So I don't remember a win against Georgia really. I guess that would have been when Randall Cobb was at Kentucky, so it's understandable. But man, I don't know. I don't know how this week's gonna go. I'm gaining confidence, day by day. Before the Florida game, I was like, Georgia might beat us by 90. And then I was as much of a fan as I am, I was just being a realist. And but then Florida game, I gained a little confidence, and I was like, OSU, we'll see. This is to prove whether we're a fluke or not.
Right.
Yeah, and we played pretty solid against LSU. And now going into this game, it doesn't help that it's at Georgia, but definitely feel better than I did say a week ago. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll just see how that game goes. I think it's going to be... I just hope we can keep it close. Their defense, it's going to be hard to score against. Our defense is going to be hard to score against. I don't know who's playing Stetson Bennett or JT Daniels, but either way, they have a good quarterback. And then multiple good running backs. Solid receivers. Insanely good defense. This is probably their best team since Herschel Walker. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then this is our best team since 1950, I guess you could say. Because, it's the first time since 1950.
Yeah.
So, both 6-0. Crazy. College game day's there. SEC Nation is there. The whole KSR crew is going to that game. It's the place to be this weekend. It's literally, I can't remember the last time that Kentucky was playing in what was truly the best game of the week.
Of the week, out of the whole nation?
It had to be 2008. No way it's been recent, because I don't remember any. But
I don't know how that game's going to go. We'll follow it while we're,
Yeah.
going down to Knoxville this weekend.
Yeah, so let's talk about that. Big Ole Miss Tennessee game. Like you just said, we'll be there. It's going to be hard for me to be there, but...
Gotta get them in some orange.
Can't say I'll cheer for either team, but I'll wear the orange because it's a checkerboard game. It's only the right thing to do,
Sold out checkerboard game.
Hey, we got this, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't know. But I will be taking a poster that says, "I'm a Kentucky fan. I don't even know why I'm here." So just know we're not going to like cheer for anybody there. But yeah, talk about a little hatred for Lane Kiffin real quick. Big game this week.
Yeah. If you're a Tennessee fan, you know that Lane Kiffin, first time back at New England in Knoxville, and we just don't like him, man. I mean, it's a big game for us. Like, he's got a good team going, good thing going at Ole Miss, but I hope we demolish Ole Miss this week. Not demolish, win, because we have to have this win, dude. We have to beat Lane Kiffin. If he comes back to our place, we got to. We got to play our best game.
Matt Corral's having a solid season.
Yeah,
but,
making me a little nervous.
But I mean, if Tennessee keeps on hanging up 80 a game, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah,
This might be
points.
a shootout.
That's what I was thinking.
I would like to see that.
Yeah.
But I guess we'll see.
I think it'll be a high scoring game. But yeah, Ole Miss, they got a good thing going this year and stuff. So we'll see.
Get your popcorn ready.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we were talking a couple days ago. We're gonna add a little something different. The memorable games, because I don't remember what we were talking about then, but this is completely fresh on my mind. Like, I have no idea what games I'm gonna talk about. But I guess I'll start. We'll just do like, I don't know, what, 2 each? We'll go with 2 each.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say one of the most memorable games for me is 2018 whenever we played Florida. That game, I can literally remember it like almost play by play. Like, the final was 27-16, but it was not that, like, we didn't win by 11. Like, it wasn't like that.
Yeah.
Because Felipe Franks, he ended up having it got ruled a fumble, and we scored on the last possession. So we were really up 21-16. If they would have went down the field, we'd have been shocked if they would have scored. So, yeah, that game is definitely one of my best memories. I almost cried that night. Because that was the first time in a long time broke the streak, and yeah, like this year we broke the streak at home. Kentucky's definitely changing. So go ahead and talk about a memorable game for you.
All right, a memorable game. The first 2 that come to mind.
I feel like I know one.
Yeah, it's always gonna be a game that's snapping the streak. When we beat Florida, wearing our smoky gray uniforms, and Derek Barnett was there and stuff. And we beat Florida, snapped the 11-game losing streak. I think it was 11. Yeah, it was 11.
Must have been nice to have it that low.
Yeah.
Ours is 30 plus. 4 decades.
Yeah, but when we beat Florida, I was just in my living room. I wasn't at the game, and I was just like screaming. I was like, dude, no way. I was like, finally. Because until then, I've never like seen us beat Florida. And I was like, it's about time. So. What's your next?
So there was a lot that came to mind because the 2018 year, this year, any game in Mark Stoops' era, any big win, has been crazy. But one of the most important wins in Kentucky football history, the 2007 game versus LSU, because if you think back, I'm pretty sure Nick Saban was at LSU in 2002, and in 2002.
I think you're right. Yeah.
Was the Bluegrass Miracle where LSU scored on the last play of the game at Commonwealth.
Yep.
And, the crowd was literally about to storm the field. But yeah, so we played them at Commonwealth 2002. I don't know if any of it happened in between then. I'm pretty sure we played at LSU in 2006. Played them at home again in 2007. We were ranked 17th, I think. And then LSU was ranked 1, I think. And, Andre Woodson, Stevie Johnson, Dickie Lyons Jr., the whole gang just, made history. Triple overtime win, I think. Insane. Goal line stand up like 4th and 2, 4th and 1, something like that. Stopped them. Place went insane. That's one of the biggest wins in Kentucky history for sure. That ultimately snapped some sadness for Kentucky fans, which I was only 5, so obviously I don't remember it, but it's something that's just been like engraved in my head ever since I could remember. Kentucky football. So yeah, that's a big one for me. But go ahead with another one. Let's see what you
Another
got.
one is the one you're guessing. When we played Georgia.
Yup.
At Georgia. Hey. Joshua Dobbs. Man. From about midfield, 50-yard line, checks it up. Juwan Jennings comes down with it.
Long pass.
Yeah. And I just talked about him. I think I talked about him on one of our podcasts a couple weeks ago. He caught his first NFL touchdown 2 weeks ago, I think. Juwan Jennings did. But, yeah, we beat Georgia because in the fourth quarter, it was like, I don't know how many seconds were left, I forget. But they ended up scoring and taking the lead, with 20-something, 30-something seconds
Not
left.
many people win at Georgia, so any time you do that,
I
it's
know.
crazy.
And I was like, it's over. I was like, they just scored. We got 20 seconds left or whatever, however long. We ended up getting to midfield, and then we had one last prayer, chuck it up, let the best guy come down with it. Juwan Jennings high points the ball, comes down with it. And then the field just takes over Tennessee fans and stuff at Georgia. So that's probably my favorite. I mean, I was like speechless. I didn't know what to do.
Yeah,
When I was watching, I was like, no way.
that's something you'll tell your grandkids about. That's a crazy game.
Yeah.
But yeah, and one of the last things to do to wrap this up, we haven't done this yet, but score predictions, because why not? This would be something cool. See how accurate we are. I don't know. Could be completely insanely far off. I don't know. But so yeah, first game. Let's do the one that probably means the most, or means the least to us. Texas, Oklahoma State. I'm gonna take Texas in that one. I'm gonna go. Let's see. I don't know. 41. We'll go 42-35 Longhorns. I think Skylar Thompson. I think Texas just takes it personal in general, and I don't know how to say his name. B. John Robinson, whatever it is. Insanely good running back. I think they take that one by a lot.
Yeah, we need the mascot hits to put on,
Oh,
like
that
the
would be
Longhorn.
hype. That would be hype.
But my score prediction is Texas, Oklahoma. I'm also gonna go Longhorns. I think it's gonna be. I'm gonna go 45-38. I think it's gonna be. I think Oklahoma's gonna give them, or Oklahoma State's gonna give them a fight again.
I can see it. Yeah, so next game, Auburn and Arkansas. Auburn just gets out of the top 25 after not even a terrible game against Georgia. I mean, Georgia's just insane. But, yeah, so I think Bo Nix on the road is just different from Bo Nix at home. So I don't think they
I've heard a lot of people say
get a win in Fayetteville. I'm going to take Arkansas. 41-28. I'll say that one will be mine. Just bounce back from 2 straight losses. KJ Jefferson's played out of his mind in both of those.
Yeah.
But I think it's about time for them to get back on their winning roll. So, what do you think about that one?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Arkansas. KJ Jefferson. I mean, you can't hate him. Dude is playing crazy football right now. I mean, like, all props to him. I think they're going to score high again with their way, KJ Jefferson's playing, their offense. So I'm going to go 50. Let's go. I'm going to go 52. 52-42. I think that's where I'm going to go.
I like to see Auburn put up that much.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know if they're going to put up that much, but
yeah, I can
we'll see.
See Arkansas putting up a ton, though. Next game, Tennessee, Ole Miss. I'll go first. So, being completely unbiased, because I don't really like either of the teams. I think the Lane train comes into town taking something personal. He wants to come out with a win because he probably doesn't like Tennessee too much, just like Tennessee doesn't like him too much. But I think whatever he does just isn't enough, and Tennessee pulls out in a close one.
Yeah.
We'll go a little 38-31 Vols.
Yeah, it's definitely. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I hope I don't regret saying that, but it's definitely going to be a close game. I think it's going to come down to, fourth quarter, last 3 minutes of the game. So.
Yeah, I can see that. Then big game, biggest game of my memory of Kentucky. Game day. Literally every eye in the nation is on this game. Hopefully this doesn't end up like the Arkansas game. Hopefully Brad White does a little bit better than whoever Arkansas's defensive coordinator is. Yeah, I think Kentucky, I've gained confidence week after week. And it seems no matter who the team is, Kentucky plays with them. We played with Chattanooga. They were not good, but we play with them. Play with South Carolina. They're not that good, but we play with them. Play with Florida. Played with everybody other than Louisiana, Monroe, and LSU. But it seems like we play with everybody like close. Georgia, both defenses in this are crazy. Kentucky's missing a couple key defensive linemen and number 2 receiver. So that's going to put a damper on things. But I think Liam Cohen and Mark Stoops get the offense rolling. And I don't think we're going to score a ton because, this Georgia defense is insane. But I'm going to take Kentucky. 17-14, Matt Ruffalo, game-winning field goal. Go Cats.
Hey. All right. Georgia, Kentucky. Man. With the defenses, it's definitely not going to be a high-scoring game. But I think the way Kentucky's playing right now, even with the injuries and everything, not being biased just because you're like you said about Tennessee, just because you're a Kentucky fan, I'm not just picking Kentucky because of that. But, believe it or not, I'm taking the Wildcats on this one. And
oh, yeah.
I think they're going to surprise Georgia. I don't think Georgia is really going to be... Honestly, I don't think they're going to be ready. I feel like they're going to come out and they're going to be like, what the heck. I think it's going to be the first contest for their defense, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard people talking about, Kentucky is better than any team they've played, which just sounds insane to me because Arkansas was ranked 8th. Then they played Clemson to start off the year, which just sounds crazy. But, yeah, I feel like, kind of bouncing off what you said, I feel like Georgia the past few years, they're like, Kentucky ain't nothing. No matter what, they're ranked. So we were ranked 11th when we played them in 2018 at home, and we got beat by 17. So I think it's definitely a different Kentucky team because then it was Eddie Gran, now it's Liam Cohen. Playbook is completely different on offense. We don't have as many stars, but I feel like this is a better team though. There's just insane amount of good players, but so I guess we'll see how that goes. I'm ready to watch it. 3:30 game, CBS. Man, I'm ready to.
My score prediction for that game, I'm gonna go 21-17 Wildcats.
Yeah,
So
we'd like to hear that.
I just think they're gonna, as good as Georgia's been playing in the defense. I think Kentucky's been shocking everybody with how they've been playing. I think Georgia's gonna be shocked. So we'll see.
Yeah, I'm ready for that. Ready to go to this Tennessee game. I went in 2007 to a Tennessee LSU game, but obviously I don't remember that. So I'm saying this is technically my first game at Tennessee. Sold out crowd, checkerboard game. Lane Train's in town. Big game for me to go to for one of my first one basically at Neyland. Yeah, we bought these tickets a month and a half ago.
Yeah, it's already here, man.
We were like, oh, all right. This would be a good game, and then we didn't think it would turn out like this because Tennessee's a lot better than we thought they were at that point, and Ole Miss is a lot better than we thought they were at that point.
It kind of worked out, and then both teams playing good, and they come down, and it's kind of like what we talked about a month ago. We're like, what if Ole Miss is playing as good as they are in the record right now, and Tennessee, better than what we thought, and then checkerboard game, sold out crowd, so
can't ask for much more.
No.
The only thing we can't ask for is no rain right now. It's the only day that it's supposed to rain in the next
out of the whole week
4 years.
Yeah.
Every day is completely sunny, beautiful weather, 70 degrees, and then that day it's just gotta rain. But
we're gonna be there. We'll
be there no matter what.
Yeah, we're gonna stick it out, rain or not. We'll be there. So
Yeah, so we will catch you all next week, talking about whatever happens. So next time we'll be posting. I'll either be happy or sad, and he'll be happy or sad. So we'll be back next week. Yeah, y'all have a great rest of the week, and enjoy some college football this weekend. And we'll see y'all in the next video.
See.